Right. And then we have Ibiza in Spain. Morning everyone, welcome back to IELTS Trang BEC. Guys, today I'm with
James Green. Good morning. Why are you not?
Why you so dangerous? James Green from where?
James from London, England.
From London, England. You guys can see he has a very distinctive accent from London, right? And now you based in
Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
City. Can you introduce something a bit about yourself so the audience will know?
I didn't expect this. Obviously, my name's James. I've been a bartender, a teacher, a teaching manager, and now I have my own company in Vietnam. And I still help out with Charlotte with some teaching on the side. And I also sometimes teach Charlotte with IELTS.
Yeah. So he's my English teacher, a proper IELTS English teacher, and he's helping me a lot to be more British. Is this to sound more British?
Trying to, but she'll never have the Queen's English.
Today we just came up with a really nice content, which is about
famous places around the world that are mispronounced.
You know, that's I came up with this idea because one of the lessons that you taught me online. So I'm based in Hanoi, but James based in Saigon. So he teach me online, and he's a really good online teacher. If you guys want to learn IELTS, so he's the best teacher for you guys. Come on, look at the camera.
I don't think that's true. I just love pronunciation, so I'm very big on pronunciation. But I'm also very sharp-tongued, so be prepared.
Yeah, so he's corrected me on spot when I pronounce the building. When I talk about Dubai, remember? I say Burj Khalifa. And then he corrected me. What did you say?
It wasn't the Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa.
It was the Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa. And I was like, oh, we need to film that content. And now here we go. And I fly all the way back from Hanoi to see James to film this content. How privileged are you?
Not very.
Right, okay, so let's crack on, right? The first building is, I need to pronounce first and then you will correct me, right? So, right, the first building is in India. Can you guys guess? It is Taj Mahal.
Yeah, so the Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. How? Taj Mahal? Yeah, stop being that chicky face. Right, number 2 is in Malaysia. Can you guys guess is it the Twin Towers?
Lots of people refer to it as the Twin Towers, but the most common name is what, Charlotte?
Huh?
What is the real name?
Petronas Tower.
Yeah, the Petronas Towers.
Petronas. Do we need to have the before?
Usually with this one we would say the Petronas Towers, because there are 2, so we need S on the end of towers.
The Petronas Towers. Anyway, I have a quick question. When do you guys pronounce the? And sometimes you guys pronounce the. So in here we say the or the?
I always pronounce the.
The? Never the.
But never the.
Really?
It's just where I'm from, we usually say the. But it depends where you're from. Some people would say the, some people would say the, but they both have the same meaning. So it doesn't matter which one you use, both are correct.
Okay, right. And then the next one is a very iconic landmark in London. I used to pronounce wrong. I say the Thames, but actually it should be
The Thames.
the Thames. It should be A.
So this is the famous river that runs through central London. Yeah, very, very famous, but also very dirty. So if you go to London and you see it, it's not clean. It looks like Vung Tau.
Salmon live there.
Doesn't mean it's clean.
Is it?
It's true.
Is this the longest river in England?
Now you're testing my knowledge. I don't know. I know that where I'm from, the River Lee, which is a very famous river near my house, runs into the Thames. And I know that back about 10, 12 years ago, there were whales or dolphins in the Thames in central London, which was very, very interesting. Yes.
No way.
It made the BBC News. It was quite a big moment for the Thames. I'll have to find the story and show it to you later.
Right. And the next one is also another building that I want to visit one day if I had a chance to go to London. It is the highest tower. The highest tower in London, the Shard.
Okay, so it's spelled S-H-A-R-D.
Okay.
It's pronounced as the Shard.
The Shard.
The Shard.
The at the end.
It's a D sound at the end. The Shard.
The Shard.
Okay, and this is the tallest building in England. There is I believe, the Shangri-La Hotel, if I remember rightly. And towards the top of the building, there is a famous bar in there where you can get cocktails. But be prepared, it's very, very expensive. 4 cocktails, £76, which is about 2 million.
Wow.
2.2 million VND, if my conversion is correct.
My conversion. That's like that costs an arm and a leg. Really, for real? 2 million?
For 4 cocktails?
For 4 cocktails.
For 4 cocktails. For 4 cocktails for me and my family, it was
That's not expensive.
2.2 million for 4 cocktails.
It's only 500k. That's not too bad. I thought it 2 million.
It was $5.50 a cocktail. How much do you pay for a cocktail?
In Saigon, 200k.
Yeah. And this was like $5.50. And you say not expensive.
I mean, like, it's
okay, we go for cocktail. You can pay.
This guy is tricky. Right, the next one is in Paris. It is the Eiffel Tower. Is it the Eiffel Tower, James?
So this is a funny one. I pronounce it as the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel?
But looking online, it says the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, so I pronounce wrong as well. Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower, but most British people pronounce it as the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower.
So if you do know how to pronounce it,
leave a comment below.
Yeah, leave us a comment and let us know.
Yeah.
If you are French, it would be great if you could tell us.
Enlighten us, right.
Yeah.
The next one is also another iconic museum. You say museum in Paris. That is the Louvre. Am I say correctly?
It's a good question.
Yeah, the Louvre.
I'm actually not sure.
So you say the Louvre?
So I would usually pronounce this as the Louvre.
The Louvre.
Louvre Museum.
Louvre.
But I'm not sure if that is right. So give me a second.
The Louvre. So actually, we even asked ChatGPT to give us some
correct.
ideas.
It is the Louvre.
The Louvre.
The Louvre Museum.
But I don't think French people would pronounce it that way.
Well, you better find a French person and get them on the channel.
Let me ask Will. You know Will in Vietnam?
Who's Will in Vietnam?
Will in Vietnam is very famous French food blogger. Anyway, then we have Qatar, which is the name of the airline. Is this the capital city or something?
Now you're testing my knowledge.
Belong to United
Arab Emirates. I would say Qatar. Yeah, like a qu sound. Qatar.
Not Qatar. Qatar.
But again, my accent is a London accent, so it is quite different. Like I pronounce, for example, for example, I say other rather than other. And this is a very common change with the pronunciation in British.
And American.
So the TH sound we pronounce as a V sound. V, other. No, V. Other. Yeah. So rather than saying other, we say other.
Other.
Yeah, v. Like over, other.
Over.
Yeah.
Other.
So this is like quite common where I'm from in London. I'm born in North London. So our pronunciation is quite different. And if you go to the UK, the accents and the pronunciation vary across the country. So, for example, in London, they would say a word one way, but then in the north of England, their accent would be very different. And you probably wouldn't understand. Like me.
Like previously, it should be city. You say he says CE. Right.
When I'm being lazy and when I'm talking with my friends in like slang, we would say city.
CE.
I'm going to the city today. But if I'm teaching, it would be city.
City. Yeah. Right. The next one is Colosseum. In Italy. Am I correct?
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Can you pronounce that again for me, please?
The Colosseum.
It's the Colosseum.
A Colosseum.
So this is a very famous place in Rome,
Do we
Italy.
need the before? The Colosseum.
Yes.
The Colosseum in Italy,
Yes.
Rome.
Yes.
You saw it?
No, I've never been to Rome.
Oh,
I've been
really?
to Venice,
Been to
but never
Venice?
to Rome. My mum's been to the Colosseum, I believe.
Colosseum.
What is it? Can you pronounce it again?
Colosseum.
No.
Colosseum.
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 Yeah, đúng
Colosseum.
rồi. Hold
You
on.
can throw the coin to the fountain and make a wish, and everything will come true.
I don't know if that's the Colosseum.
I mean,
That's a famous fountain in
I
Rome.
mean, in Rome we have that. Anyway, the next one is Yosemite National Park in the USA. What? What?
Okay, Charlotte, you've just butchered another English word. Okay, so this is a famous national park in the USA. It's also the name of a MacBook software from a few years ago.
No way.
It's Yosemite.
Yosemite. Okay.
Yosemite National Park.
Yosemite National Park. Do we need the before?
No, not necessarily with this one.
No. Okay. Right. And then we have Ibiza in Spain. Sorry, guys. I
Can you say that again, please?
Ibiza in Spain, which is one of the hottest island in Spain.
Okay,
It's like Bali.
So this is a famous place where a lot of British people go to party. It's very expensive.
Is it?
People get very, very wild there. I've never been.
Is it more expensive than Bali?
From when my brother went, he paid £80 for 4 gin and tonics. A bottle of water,
Bottle.
not a bottle of water.
You just say bottle of water.
A bottle of water cost him, I believe, like £15 to £20.
Right.
Which is like 450 to 600,000 VND for a bottle of water. Very expensive. We say, in England, we say Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Okay, so
Ibiza.
where I'm from,
Ibiza.
a lot of the TH sounds
Ibiza.
are mixed with F sounds. So
Ibiza.
the actual correct pronunciation is Ibiza. Ibiza.
Ibiza.
With a THA at the end.
Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Interesting. Yeah. Do you think it has the same vibe like Bali and Dubai? More Bali than Dubai, right? Or more Dubai than Bali?
It's hard to comment. I've never been. From what my friends...
You were on holiday with your mom to Ibiza.
I would never, ever take my mum to Ibiza.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Okay.
I went to Lisbon
Lisbon.
in
Yeah,
Portugal,
Lisbon.
but I would not take my mum to Ibiza because
Right.
it's where people get crazy.
Okay, right. I get it. Right, the next one is in Scotland. So, is it the capital city? Yes, Edinburgh. Edinburgh or Glasgow? Edinburgh Castle.
What?
Edinburgh Castle.
Edinburgh Castle.
And Edinburgh. Like Sir David Attenborough.
Attenborough.
Yeah. Borough. So Edinburgh.
Yeah, Edinburgh Castle.
Edinburgh Castle.
But
And-
I'll need to check with my Scottish friend Amy. I need to check with you the pronunciation here. But I'm pretty sure it's Edinburgh Castle.
Edinburgh. I don't think people will say borough like you said.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh Castle, which is the capital city of Scotland, not Glasgow, right?
My knowledge of this is not great.
Check that. I'm sure Edinburgh is the capital city. I'm sure 100%. Is Edinburgh the capital city? Not Glasgow. Scotland. Edinburgh.
It is. Well done, Charlotte. Your geography knowledge is fantastic.
Yay.
Your pronunciation is not so.
Do you know the capital city of Wales?
Yeah, I used to live there.
You don't know?
Cardiff.
Yeah, Cardiff.
I lived there when I was 2 years old.
Okay. Shut up. Right, the next one we have, oh my god, I don't even read that.
No, this one.
Laos, which is a very close neighbor of Vietnam.
Okay, so actually the S is silent here, so it's actually pronounced Lao.
Lao. That's
Not
interesting.
Laos.
I say Laos, and James say no S. So yeah,
So, and
Interesting,
the people from Lao are called Laotian people.
Laotian,
Yeah.
not Laotian.
Laotian.
Laotian,
like Vietnamese people, Vietnamese.
Ah.
Lao people, Laotian.
Right. Then we have Acropolis of Athens in Greece.
Okay, you murdered that one. So this is a famous place in Greece. It's in the center of Athens.
He's been there.
It's in the center of Athens.
Yeah.
It's on the hilltop, so you have to climb to the top of the hill. It's called the Acropolis of Athens.
Acropolis of Athens. Acropolis of
Yes.
Athens in Greece.
Yes.
Is this near Santorini?
Santorini.
Santorini, guys. Santorini. Is it near Santorini?
Santorini is an island. I don't know how close it is to Athens, but it's one of the Greek islands. There's many Greek islands. I've only been to a couple of the Greek islands. Been to Zante or Zakynthos.
Janti is like Janti.
No.
Janti.
No. Right, so the difference between the Ho Chi Minh accent and the Hanoi accent is that you pronounce the y sound as a z sound.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zante is the z sound.
Janti.
No, z.
Zanti.
Đúng rồi.
Zanti.
Yeah.
He say đúng rồi. Đúng rồi. In Hanoi you just say đúng rồi. Đấy, đúng.
Yeah,
Can
đúng rồi. Đúng rồi á.
Đúng rồi.
We say đúng rồi.
Đúng rồi.
You say đúng rồi.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Zante, the same z sound.
Zanzi. And then we have Burj Khalifa in Dubai.
Yeah, it's not bougie. It ain't no bougie Khalifa.
I still pronounce wrong.
It is the Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa.
So obviously, most people will know this building as being the tallest,
tallest.
the longest.
The tallest.
Charlotte,
Longest river.
Okay, longest is
Tallest.
this way.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Tallest is
Alright.
this way.
Horizontal.
So how would you describe my height? Would you say I'm very long?
You are 1 meter and 85.
6.
6.
Would you say I'm long or tall?
Tall.
Okay, so would you describe the Burj Khalifa as long or tall?
Tall.
Okay,
See,
well done.
he's so sharp-tongued to me. Right. Okay. So I hope this content you may find useful, because for sure when we travel all around the world, or even when we do the test, and they mention about this kind of iconic landmarks, you know how to pronounce properly now, and then nobody can mock you guys for your accents anymore. Am I right or wrong?
You are correct. So usually in IELTS, they might ask you about like famous places you want to visit. Obviously, don't pick somewhere in your home country because it shows you lack knowledge of the world. Try and pick somewhere around the world. And obviously, check your pronunciation before. So if you do need help with that, make sure you contact the channel. Contact Charlotte. She can help you with that. And if she can't help you, then I'm sure I can.
He's good at promoting himself. So thank you so much, James, for spending your really valuable time today on Sunday morning. That normally he has a lion, but today he spent time with me, so it's my privilege to have you here today. I wish you the best of luck for your business and having more futures in the years to come. Okay, bye for now. Bye.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day. See you later.
In Saigon. Okay. What would be the title for this, you think? Famous
places that people pronounce.
Famous places. That no, the thumb. You know the thumbnail, right?
The thumbnail.
Yeah. You need
Just be
to
a
put,
picture of someone who's like, look, yeah. We put a picture of you.
we
The
are,
IELTS exam.
This is the behind the scenes.
Yeah, I know.
Now, famous places. What? Famous places.
You want to catch your name, right? It's going to be on YouTube. So, not like.
Famous places people pronounce wrong.
You want it to be short.
Mispronounce
famous places.
Mispronounce.
Like if you were searching YouTube, what would you write in? You would write mispronounce famous places.
Or mispronounce.
Yeah, come on.
Thank you. Or mispronounce. Oh, we have waffle banana. Oh, looks good.
I told you.
Waffle banana. Trời ơi. That's so good. Famous pronounce. Mispronounce.
places. You
Oh.
can't even
Mispronounce. Oh, now the light is better. Mispronounce landmark places.
No, because they're not all these places. Some of them are famous places. Some of them are landmarks.
All right. Okay.
So a city is
City. City. He's being lazy. CE. Okay. Morning, everyone.
Morning. It's not morning anymore, it's the afternoon. So good afternoon, Charlotte. How are you today?
Feeling great. How about you? No slangs on the channel. Right. Today, James will be. That's not okay. Online video. You guys know that this is the latest topic that they ask now in the IELTS speaking. In part 2, you will be asked describe an online video where you learned something new. And in part 3, they will ask students some follow-up questions. So I will ask teacher Jeremy, and then you guys will listen carefully, give your own sample answer, and learn the lexical resource at the end of the video clips. That's how you make the most of the channel. So you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So let's get the ball rolling.
But get the ball rolling.
So let's get the ball rolling. Right. So question number 1: what kinds of videos are most popular in your country?
Wow, that's difficult.